Hello, welcome to 2024, a Blow Harvest Towers. What I usually do is I do like a top 5, top 10 of what I want to find this year. Now, I want to get everybody involved. I would like comments on the things that you want me to find this year as well. That'd be interesting. I want it to be not just my collecting. I want it to be everybody's collecting. It's obviously the things that I buy for myself is what I like. Obviously, as you know, I do buy and sell as well. So if I can find something that has got a bit of value in it, obviously I'll buy it and I will sell it. I go to check my eBay page in the listings. Now, I'm hoping that this audio is better than the last video I did doing it this way, because there was certain issues with max headroom style audio. So hopefully this is better, this one. And if it's not, I'm sorry. It's fine. I've checked it. It's fine. So I don't know what happened, but we've got it sorted now. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through a rundown of what I will be looking for, the things I am looking for as well. I'll be giving you a top 5 items that I bought last year as well. I did promise that, so that's going to come up in this video. Stay tuned. So first off, I also want to look at. I'm just going to look. We're going to bring up eBay. I'm going to bring. Yes, I know eBay. Yeah, Evil Bay. What I've done is, now you can't just go into categories, toys and games and look at everything, unfortunately. So we're going to look at action figures, and I have put in the just for a bit of fun, the highest action figures you can buy on eBay. Yeah, you'll be surprised at some of these. You may have some of these. Yes. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. On Recreations, it's like it's a custom. And best offer. This one got me. A Black Stormtrooper plus Stormtrooper figures, standees, new Stars, Rogue One at 6 feet. £80, which is, yeah, a bit high, but yeah. £1 million, £1 million postage. Now, I've spent a lot on postage. I've recently had trouble with customs, but I don't know what kind of service that provides for that kind of money. I can't imagine. There's the Dragon figures, £30,000, 161. Yeah, no. Silver Surfer figure at £30,000. Huge collection, choose yours, at €30,000. Large Hot Toys collection, Avengers, read description. You're not going to read description, are you? 20 grand. 62 people watching. That's what gets me. The people that are watching these, there are actually people watching that. For curiosity, probably. That's what always gets me about my listings. I know I put some things really high because I don't really want to sell them, but it's just interesting to see what kind of offers I do get. It just worries me that some of the watchers are just there for curiosity. It's not a worry, really. James Bond sees exclusive, 20 grand for Gilbert. This is fun. Shall we click on this one? £18,000. Because it's limited collectors that you can get for £12 in B&M. It's literally the ones that they are selling off in B&M. Yeah. Right. I don't know if anybody's watching that. It's free postage though. Woo. Terrahawks. I'm not going to go through a lot of these. I just want to show you some of the ridiculous prices that things come up with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I want to collect, and we're going to look for them to get an idea of price. To be honest with you, I would love this. It's not top of my list, but we did see one at the toy fair last week, and I think it was about £200. I think, which would have been acceptable. But I did buy some other things as well. So yeah, I would love some Terrahawks because it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Right, so we'll quickly go through it. It's just figures and a lot of graded stuff. You know, people that think when it's graded, they think they can charge 3 times as much for something. When it's like this one. Yeah, it's a droids. It's a rare droids carded figure, but it is the A-Wing pilot. They want 10 grand. It is graded at AFA 85. That is a very limit. I would buy any graded stuff. And I would buy it. I would not get it sent for grading. But that's just me. I mean, to collect how you want. There's a few of these Tazos. They're actually legitimately Tazos, but the Pokemon Tazos. I don't know how rare these are, but I don't think they're 10 grand rare for 10 grand for one Tazo. And yeah, they do seem to have a few of them, so they're not that rare, are they? Are they going on to the second page? Yes, they're going. They're not. How many? Why don't you just make one listing and say I've got 20,000 of them? Excellent buyer for 10 grand. I have no idea. We've got a Funko Pop for 10 grand. Some more Tazos. Yeah. Life size R2. 10 grand is probably just above what you want to pay. It does say 8209, but it's not. It's Robocop 2, isn't it? It's Kane. 8,500. That'd have to be life size for me. It's a sideshow. Yeah, it's not even the best looking character figure thing, is it? 8 grand for an AT-AT, a boxed AT-AT. It's never been opened, so it's a sealed one. But if you're paying over what, 6? I'd say tops £800 for a sealed AT-AT. And it's a Return of the Jedi AT-AT. It does seem to have the AT-AT survival kit, which is different from the survival kit you sent away for. But 8 grand. Then you've got to pay £50 postage. Best offer. 44 people watching it. If you're going to buy a sealed AT-AT, you get the Empire Strikes Back version, wouldn't you? Because it does have the Empire Strikes Back cover. If you wanted a Jedi box, get the Jedi cover. TIE Fighter Master of the Universe promo pack. Yes, it's rare, but is it 8,800 euros rare? The G.I. Joe Space Complex is very, very nice, very rare. £8,000 worth. I don't think so. £7,000 for a sealed Return of the Jedi Slave One. You get the idea. You get the idea with this. Oh, a nice. See that? I don't know. It's a rare card back. It's a nice. It's a Herbert, isn't it? Yeah. It's a long time since I've read anything about the license. Herbert, Italian card, and AFA 80. You see. £7,000 collect in person, so you've got to go collect it first. There's a life-size Darth Vader, still a bit high, but it is. If you want a life-size figure version of Darth Vader in your living room, then yeah, you want to pay that. Boba Fett, Yes, it's on a Star Wars card, yeah. And it's a 70. AFA, or is it AFA or CAS? It's AFA. Why is it a CAS? AFA. It is AFA. You can see it's AFA. 6,500. No.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me?
I just thought I'd throw that in as an extra. I like the mood lighting. So I've got a list here of things that I'll be looking for. I'm not going to do it 1 to 5 or whatever. It's not going to be a top 5. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8, 7 or 8, but they're just like categories of what I will be looking for. And I'm just going to throw them out there. I think first off we go Palatoy. I obviously big fan of Palatoy. I'm always looking for Palatoy boxes, whatever it is. I'm not really bothered. Could be a doll. Could be anything. As long as it says Palatoy in that box, and it has got a box, so much the better. Pocketeers. Action Force, I need to get back into Action Force. Yes, I know, Kieran. I know everybody else. Action Force is going to have to get back on the agenda at some point this year.
Stop doing full force!
Action Man. Definitely Action Man. I was a big collector of Action Man before Star Wars, but the thing is, I don't have that inkling to get lots of Action Man stuff. There's 2 things that I do want, though. That was the Intruder and the Pursuit Craft. So I'm going to look for those now. So I'm not going to look for everything Palatoy. What I'm going to do is we're going to look for the Intruder. So I've got to put Action Man Intruder. I'll bring that up. I'll search that. Bring that up. So we have one there. Pre-order £89, but that's the starting bid. Best offers. So we're going to watch that. It's got the box, which it's not the best, but that is what I do want. There's one there at £99. Again with the box. I'm already watching that one. And like I said, there's only 2. That's the 2. 2 on there. And I did have that as a kid, and yeah, that's something I've been looking for a long time. It means you're not available. So the box, the other side of the box is, no, look at it, it's battered. I tell you what though, I mean that's 89. So if I try to put a £50 offer in for that, we never know, do we? It's literally the figure that I want, but I think what I do is I put the figure in the box. Maybe keep it out of the box with the state of the box. Let's look at that other one. Let's look at this one. Yeah, the stars have been cut out on it, but that's not. It's a better box, apart from the stars. So that's a lot better box. And this is best offer as well. This ends in 2 days. So if I make an offer around about 50 for that, maybe it's a maybe. So yes, let me know at the end of this. I'm going to go through everything that I've got on my list and see. We'll try and get something. The other thing I wanted was a Pursuit Craft. Pursuit, if I can spell it right. Pursuit Craft. Vintage Action Man, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, so we can get it. We can get it very easily. It's a bigger box. I'd like to get a really good box. It's a bigger box. It's going to be hard to display it. And it might be one of those things I do a review and then get rid of, which I kind of do quite a bit. It's very easy to get hold of. But I had this as a kid, and this was one of the best vehicles I have ever had. See, it had so many elements to it that you could make it into so many different things. All these parts to it. So it's got all the parts. £42. I think you're looking, I think, £40 for a loose one. Yeah, so let's have a look at 60, 44 best offer. Let's look at that other box. Looks better, but let's have a look at the pictures of it. It looks fairly okay. It looks like there's anything missing to it. Needs the two floats as well, if it does have those, because those wings go up, so it's like a vertical takeoff. It's pretty good. You can have it as a little car as well, or you can have it as a float if it's got the floats. You can take those off and put the floats on. There you go, there's the floats. So it's got the floats as well. So you take the wheels off and put the floats on to make it a watercraft as well. But you can have it just as that with the wheels on, which is cool. Oh, it's got the paperwork as well. And the box is, yeah, it's not brilliant. So I'll put a watch on it, and you can choose what I'm going to put an offer in or try and buy first this year. Well, look at that one. £60 a best offer. That box looks a lot better. Does look complete. There's a wheel missing there. There might be a wheel missing there. Got the paperwork. Yeah, I think there's a wheel missing, or maybe two. Yeah, or maybe three. Three with. Oh, they're there. They're there. Yeah, they've just taken them off. That's cool. It's got the tank at the back. That's hollow. I used to put water and sand and anything in that, so that was cool. You put all the accessories in the back as well. It was brilliant. So we'll put a watch on that as well. So there we go. That's I'm aware that it's getting a bit darker. What time? Yeah, it's gonna get dark. Might have to put the lights on halfway through this, which is not good. It's not good for continuity, is it? So yeah, Action Force, definitely the Intruder and the Pursuit Craft, and Pocketeers. Let's have a look for Pocketeers. Hey, the thing with Pocketeers, I'm just thinking, is spell right. Pocket. The double T. I'll type it in like that. It's a lot of Tommy. There's a lot of Tommy stuff. It's not double T, is it? Yeah. Oh, we've got the, is that GT or Peter Pan? There we go. These are the Pocketeers. So I'm always on the lookout for these, preferably boxed because it does have the palletized thing there. Drop and catch. I'll watch that one. I've got the poker. That one I do want. I do want that one. But yeah, it does say Palatoy and Tommy, because Tommy didn't. I think Palatoy got them from Tommy. Reboxed them, obviously. Now £10, 2 bids on that. It is one of the popular ones, and that I love that as a kid. I would love to have that one back again. You can see what's that one? Basketball and roll up boxed. £17. They are going up in value. I don't know if I have my basketball. I'll watch that one. That's a job, but they told me as well though. I want to stick. I do have that one. I do love that one. I want to stick to boxed Palatoy versions, if possible. So there's a lot in there. There's some more there. Look, it's 3 lot, £17. Cup final. I do have rock and roll. I think Bombard. I'll watch it anyway. It's nice to have. Look at that. A full collection, £2,000. All 46 complete collection. I'm like I said earlier, watching that. I'm not going to pay £2,000 for them, but I'm watching it with interest. 16 watches. It'd be nice to have a look through that, actually. So yeah, stunt bike. Oh, I don't remember that one. We'll watch that one. So, vampire as well. See, I'm finding a lot. Mutiny, I had that as a kid. I don't know if I have. I think I might have it. I don't know. I'm just going to watch it anyway. See, that's it. I need to give a list of what I've got and what I haven't got. Even if I picked up doubles, it wouldn't matter really, because I love Pocketeers. They're absolutely crap now, but back in the day, those were our time killers. Yeah, we had short span of attention now than we did back then, I think. But I'm going to look at this. We're going to look at this. Do I need to get rid of that, don't I? Right, so look at all those beauties. Beauties. Look at them all. Some rare ones in there. Oh, Smurfs. Wow. Look at those Smurf. I never knew they did Smurf power toy ones. Wow. I do intend to do a video on Pocketeers, but I would like to have them all to do the video, which it would be better, wouldn't it? But yeah. Wow. Okay. You've lost me. Yeah. So that is Palatoy. You're probably thinking, where's your Star Wars? What Star Wars are you? You probably know I do want Yak Face, the 4 blasters, and the bow, which I keep mentioning. I'm still looking for variants as well. I'm also looking Holotubes Tusken Raider. If I don't actively go looking for variants, but if they're there, I do get them if they're at a good price. I mean, the Holotubes Tusken, I've got to be very lucky to get that, because I'm not going to be paying £140 for it, but if I find it in a job lot or something like that, like I made Red Bar R5, so be it. It was this year that I did get my Red Bar R5 as well, so I didn't put that in my top 5 list, but that could be up there, I think. Yeah, go on then. So yeah, Star Wars. Not really looking for Yak Face. Probably is the top one on that. So we'll do this. I don't want to do it for everything. It'll be all day. But vintage like last. So I mean, I don't really want to pay. Oh, there's one. 4 days. I don't want to pay more than £200. I know, £4.5 get that. I know. Look, I mean, I'm not going to be paying £400. I have had 2 or 3 Yak Face. I think two Yak Face, and I don't like the. Don't shoot me, but I don't like the figure. It's one of those figures that you've got to have for your collection, but it's not the best figure. You know, I thought after I got it, it'd grow on me. But I know a lot of people are after it. £500, no, I'm just not paying those prices. I did sell it to Chris at Hasbro, and the only reason I sold it to him because he needed it for his collection. He needed that one, and I said, "Have you been?" This was at Star Wars Celebration. I said, "Have you been on the shop floor?" And he says, "Yeah, the prices are just too much." So I says, "Look, we'll do a deal. You can have it. I'll be happy. You'll be happy." So we did a deal, and we were both happy. But I want to replace it, obviously, for my collection. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to be paying these prices. There'd be no point. Oh, the Kenner style Star Wars Yak Face. Yeah. Don't want one of those either. I want, you know me, you want legit. Warwick, look at that Warwick. I've got that, and it's exactly the same because he's not got his bow, and the looks is his blaster, his bow, his blaster. His blaster. I've got his blaster. Yeah. Lando General, that one apparently. Okay. Pop-up R2. Pigs to follow. Sorry for the delay. Merry Christmas. Okay. Vintage figure pop-up R2. £85. Okay, that sounds a bit dodgy to me. So yeah, it's just the last 17 it's just, yeah. See, he's got his blaster there. And I very much doubt that that is legit for £120. Because that's what you're going to be paying for the blaster. More, even. It will say reproduction blaster. If it doesn't. Item has been previously used. Well, we know that. Comes with original poncho, non-spell weapon, maybe replica, unsure. So presume it is. Don't you love it when they put that? Do you always love it when they put that? Always put that. If you know it's fake, if they put that. That's it. I think that it's just about covers Star Wars. I probably need to get back to doing more Star Wars. I know I get a lot of flack for saying, where's your Star Wars? You're a Star Wars fan. Yes, but I'm a toy fan more. Star Wars for me is the toys, not the films. People think I watch Star Wars every day. Even my ex-wife thinks I watch Star Wars, or I'm obsessed by Star Wars. I'm not. I'm literally not. I got to a point where I'm going to start saying I don't even like Star Wars. Because, you know, I do. I love it, but it's the toys for me. So, yeah. Remember. Right, Real Ghostbusters, I think, is the next thing that I do want to get. I do have a shelf there with some of the vintage. I do want to get more. I would like to get the Firehouse. I'm not going to go through all because they're going to be there forever. I would like to get the carded. I'd like to get carded vintage figures, but the ones that came out a few years back, the Hasbro retro ones. And while I'm on the subject of retro, people don't understand what retro means. I think people think retro, they think vintage, but vintage is original. Retro is something that's meant to look vintage. And I see like retro shop, retro toy shop, it's not retro. Retro means a copy of something that is vintage, that meant to look like vintage. I'm not going to go any further because this, as I said, this video is going to be forever. So, you Real Ghostbusters, I am looking for anything Real Ghostbuster-ish. Preferably first wave. I do have the 4 Ghostbusters from the first wave. I don't need one Proton Pack. Ectomobile would be nice, the original Ectomobile, and the Firehouse. But again, there's the limited space on to display all that. But it'd be nice to have for the video. And maybe move it on later. So next up is something very just from out of left field, and I'll see if there's any on. It's very rare, and I've been after it for so long. It's like the Tron. We saw some Tron light cycles at the toy fair, and it wanted £230. And if I'd have spent all that money, I would be very tempted at that, because I've never ever seen one. It was boxed, sealed, boxed. I've never even seen one, and I've wanted one ever since I saw Tron in 1982. So that's up there. But this, I think, comes before that, and that's Blue Thunder. There's one, £569. I'm already watching it. Yes, I'm already watching it. It's boxed. There it is. Look at that. Let's get it. Can we get a big picture of it? There we go. It's probably very flimsy, and I would love it. That'd go very well with my Knight Rider collection. But £569 is definitely far too much. There is the Dream Machine versions. They did Airwolf and they did Blue Thunder. Yeah. That is... I think I'd rather have the vintage one, to be honest with you. And you'll find there's none out there. There's one. There's one. So if you want to buy it, you're going to have to pay £569 for it. And yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not prepared to pay that much. It's just that for one item, it is quite a lot. I couldn't justify it. Unfortunately. But that is probably... It's up there with the Holy Grail. I could do a top 5 Holy Grail. This isn't it. This is what I'm looking for. But there's like a distinction between what you're trying to collect. What should I collect this year? And that's what I want to ask you at the end. What should I collect at this? Looking through what I've been looking at. What should I collect this year? I might even put a poll up, and I want to vote on what I should collect. What you think I should collect, and what you want to collect as well. That might be interesting. But Blood Thunder is... It's one of those things that I've been looking for so long. And as I said, Blue Thunder would go very well with Knight Rider, and that is also one of my collections. I look for anything Knight Rider. I'm building the fan home Digistini. Knight Rider, I've got 2 months to go on that, so that's going to end. That is another possibility of a video like this. I won't put it in this one because it's going to be too long. When I probably going into the last month of the Knight Rider, I want to do a video on what you think I should be getting next. So we're going to look at the possibilities on that in the future. If you like this video, let me know. Put the thumbs up, and I'll do that video on what we're going to do next. But as for Knight Rider at the moment, there's a few things that I'm looking for. Rough Riders, which I've just seen one. Let's get that up. I've got one on my wish list. Oh, there's the what number's that? 52. We want 99. Wonder what's in 52. 99p. Might be interesting just to get that for the spares. Yeah, just like little things like that. I mean, I love the DeLorean. I love the A-Team van. There's the box. Look at that. Knight Rider Complete Series. Is that sealed? 99p. I should have put in Knight Rider 2000. I should have put in cars or diecast or something like that, really, because that's what I'm looking for, the diecast. I do have the pursuit mode. I don't know if I have that. I can't remember. It's difficult to remember what you have. I've got a couple of versions of that because there's a car version, kit version and car version. I've got that Knight Raider. That'd be nice to have the model truck. So I should put in the category of Knight Rider riding pants. Okay. Yeah, it's just I just keep an eye on Knight Rider stuff because I love Knight Rider. I still need to watch season 4. There's this Lego. See, £15. I think that was from the set that came out, the game set. Look at that, £10. A new bonnet. Oh, the back end of it. Oh, it's for Ertl. Spare parts for Ertl. Okay. Whatever. Airfix. I didn't know Airfix had done one. Wow, 39-year-old. That's interesting. So I do have a model version of it. I did that. I've done a video of that. But the Airfix version. 6 days. I'll watch that. I know you're probably all going to be watching these as well, but I'm trying to find that Rough Rider. Let's put in all categories. Oh God, toys and games. Can I not? Toys and games? No. I'll just put it. Yeah, we're gonna get most of the same stuff. I'll put in Rough Riders. Should just put Riders, Rough Riders. See what comes up. Yeah, that one. £50. Best offer. Impossibles. £500. 59. Oh look. Impossible Sunset. Incomplete. £47. 49. These are pretty good. Yeah, it's this the Rough Riders. I'd like it on card, obviously. I had that. I had Faces Corvette. See, there's not a lot of them about. LGN, I think, did them, didn't they? Yeah, LGN. I think I did have the Knight Rider, if I remember rightly. Yeah, we had the Corvette, the van, 18 van, Knight Rider, and I think these were just generic, like, future cars or something. The wrist races as well. There are Knight Rider wrist races. I think I had Dukes of Hazzard and the police car from Dukes of Hazzard. So, wrist races. Let's put in wrist. I don't know if there is any. Let's see. No, it's not like there is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's got a box. Damn it. Oh, look at that. Like that. He seems to be like all the knockoff. Yeah. No, I don't like the wrist races, unfortunately. Top 5 now. Things that I bought this year. Number 1. I've not switched it on because it's not plugged in. I should have done, really. I should have been playing on it. That would have been good. So number 1. That's number 1. I should have been doing them backwards, shouldn't I? But I think it doesn't really matter. They're all good. Johnny 7 is number 2. Johnny 7. You'll have seen the video. I had so much fun with that. Loved it. Number 3 is the indie line. Collecting indie. Finally collecting all the indie. I still need 2 of those, so that's a possibility for later on. The two 6-inch figures. I'm always looking for the Lego, the vintage line, 3.75 line, anything to do with the vintage 3.75. So that's up there with something that I do want to collect. So we'll add that onto it, but that's a part of the top 5 as well. Number 4 is all the corgi things I bought this year. Again, I've got back into corgi. Start to get all the James Bond cars. Getting those limited edition sets together. The Jaws van, the Stromberg Mercedes. I still need the. There's a bit of need in this top 5 as well. I still need that speedboat for that set. But boxes, trying to get boxes for them as well. So yeah, the corgi, getting back in the TV and film corgis, they're getting the DeLorean and the Blues Brothers and the Avengers and, like I said, the James Bond Lotus in the box and the Stromberg and helicopter in the box. Even Dinky with the UFO that I've been getting. Dinky UFO is going to be one of the top things that I want to get as well. So we'll look at that. Loose James Bond. I've got lots of loose James Bond. Matchbox, Dinky, diecast. Getting back into diecast. Reading those diecast books has been one of the highlights of my year. The Batmobile, renovating the Batcopter, the Batboat, and I'm currently still doing the Batmobile. But I want that 3-pack box. Put those in. There is an auction coming up with those in, which I'm watching. But it's going to be quite a bit of money, and I do have the 3 that I have renovated myself that I want to put in the box. So that's going to be better and cheaper. So yes, that's number 4, corgi. But the best this year for me has been not a toy at all. Bob Breakin's Palatoy Story.
No, this was the other day.
Got this just before Christmas. This was the best Christmas present, and I'm taking my time reading it because I can't read. I'm looking at pictures. No, it's because I'm just taking it in. I know I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it more than once, but I just want to take it in, take a bit in at a time, and just think about it and just let it sink in. It's difficult to sink in that. But thank you, Bob, for doing this. And yeah, it still smells nice. And Mr. Lawbot as well for helping me out with that. And everybody who backed this, all you lot. If you see your name, you probably got better eyesight than me. But there are a lot of people I know in there, and that's one of the highlights of 2023 for me. Definitely, probably. There's been a lot of highlights. We went to Celebration and things like that. I could start talking about what we went through on 2023, but as item-wise, toy-wise, that was ironically not a toy, but the best thing from last year. But this year, hopefully, we might get more books. I'm still waiting for that wish list book. That'd be nice to get. There's volume 2 and 3 coming out for that as well, so I'm gonna have to bite bullet and get them all. Definitely. I think the first one that's coming in February, I think it's coming, has the Indiana Jones line on it, so that will help towards collecting in the future. So that's it, top 5. Right then, back to what I'm trying to get this year. Like I say, Indiana Jones. 2 of the 6-inch figures I still need, so I can make that Holy Grail table thing. I need to finish that off this year. But again, I know a lot of people think, "Oh, it's only a fan. You only collect it when the film's out." No, I've loved Indiana Jones ever since 1981. It's my favourite movie of all time. I saw it in the cinema twice by myself. I think the first time by myself and second time with a friend. And I've always coveted the toys. We never got them over here. It's same with like I said, with the Blue Thunder and the Tron. It's things we never got hold of. I think same with the Iron Giant. I remember reading the Iron Giant in school, and before the movie came out. But when the movie came out and it was that robot, it was what was in my head from the book. So I always wanted that, but we never really got that. I think we got the little miniature that was in the. I said DVD, but I think it must have been VHS back then. the box set. So we had that miniature. That'd be nice to try and find. But I do have the big version. Thank you, John Baldry, for sending me that. I still have that on the shelf here. That I love that. I love the Iron Giant. So it's like that. It's something that we didn't get as a kid, but we always loved. It's like imagine watching Star Wars as a kid and not having figures for it. I tried to make my own cardboard minecart set. That's how much I loved Indiana Jones. And now I still don't have the Lego version. I am looking for that. I'm looking for the Lego version. Right. So finally, I think I've already said it. UFO. I love UFO. As a series, I had the annual as a kid, but never really. I don't know if I ever watched it. I think it might have been too adult for me. I never watched it, but I did love the spaceships, and I read the annual and I didn't really understand it. And I didn't really watch UFO till a couple of years ago when it was on Armed Forces TV, and I got it. I bought it on DVD. I've not opened it. It's still sealed, so I really need to go watch it all again. But obviously, I remember the Dinky. I never had Dinky as a kid. Like I say, I think I had the Thunderbird 2, maybe. But I remember the Interceptor. And I was interested in it. I never had it, and it was like probably too early for me. So again, I would like to get all the UFO. I've got the Interceptor. I would like to get a white Interceptor. Let's look for UFO stuff. I'm just going to put in. Shall I just put in UFO? Right. So let's have a look at a UFO. So first off, yes, there's the white Shadow restored, $79.99. Or was it $69.99 at the Toy Fair? Well, what the guy said is, if you want to do it, you have to replace the sleds with metal ones. So it melts the plastic, or the paint does actually come off it. So I want to get a cheap version so I can do that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I could pay that money, but I'd rather get my own version, just like a beta one, and just do it up myself. This is not the Gaelish that I do want, but I would collect anything Gaelish. £60 for that little figurine. There's a Shadow. I do want that. I think I'm going to try and get that. That is definitely something that I've never had it. I think a friend must have had it because I did play with it. But that is amazing. I've got the box with it. I don't know if it's a restored box or a repro box. Probably is. But yeah, that is definitely Shadow 2 is definitely on the list. I think that might be one of the first things I do get. Oh, look at that. To restore, £30. Ed Straker's car. Now it did come in yellow, I think. It came in gold, and it came in yellow, if I remember rightly. Restored look, £125 for restored. It come in gold. It was gold. It was meant to be brown. Oh, there's a box. There's a box. There, look at that, £12. Oh, watch that. That'll do. We can strip that down, get all the bits for it, do it up. As opposed to £75 for that one. We'll get a CD printed one. Okay. $32.99. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I want to get all the vehicles. A Trekker's car, the Shadow 2. I think Shadow 2 is probably the main possibility. But as I was saying, Gabriel Drake. Is that all there is? There we go. Look at the price of these. I did have this and I sold it, and I don't know why I sold it. I was stupid to sell it. Stupid to sell it. I wish I never did. The guy that had the light cycle at the toy fair last week did have a gay list, and he wanted £120 for it. I think I'd seen one at Bolton before for about 100, maybe cheaper. But I definitely want to get that again. I really wish I'd never got rid of that. But I want to put that on the shelf. I never got it out of the box. I never got it out of the box because it was so good. And it talks, it works, it's fantastic. But yeah, I'm not gonna pay that much for it. I will not pay £200 for it. Especially now I can get it for 120. So, like I said, there's two on eBay. There might be more if you search better or really look for it. But it's probably best off getting it from a toy fair. They're not rare. You can get them. You can get them pretty easy. I'm going to quickly go through, but no. Gabrielle Drake. I'm looking for an autograph from her as well. So like these autograph cards are pretty easy to get. So yeah, definitely UFO is a thing for me. I think it fits in with the TV and film diecast as well as everything else. So yeah, that's all right. That's it. Rundown. Let's have a rundown. So what I want is Palatoy, the Pocketeers, anything Palatoy, Pocketeers, Intruder, Pursuit Craft, Action Force, Star Wars, the Act Face, the weapons and the bow that I need, and any variants. I think I've got most variants. So it's probably just like something like the Holotubes, Tusken Raider, real Ghostbusters, a Blue Thunder, if anybody's got a Blue Thunder. Knight Rider, obviously. Batmobiles. We're going to that. We're going to go on to that with the when we talk about what's coming up with Digasini, Fan Home, Aurora, is it? Doing all the James Bond cars. Corgi, just more TV movie cars. Dukes of Hazzard. I would love Dukes of Hazzard. I want a Knight Rider in the box. I've got a loose one, but I want one in the box. Yeah, TV and movie cars. Like I said, the James Bond Corgi Juniors I do need. A few little bits. Indiana Jones, carrying on with that. Definitely always carrying on with that. And UFO. That gay Alice figure. Yeah, and the top 5 from last year. The Star Wars arcade machine. Johnny 7. I love that. It's one of those that you've wanted for so long. Indie line. Collecting the Indie line last year was fantastic. Having that on display there. Yeah. Corgi, having that on display as well, and still renovating the Batmobile, things like that. Brilliant. And Bob's book, still reading, still enjoying that. So plenty of stuff this year, last year. Who knows what's going to happen? Let me know in the comments what you're going to collect this year. What you're thinking about collecting. Is any information you need to know about anything you want to collect? Let me know. Well, I can do a video about it, or we can talk. But yeah, anything. I just want to find anything that I either did want as a kid, or that I had as a kid that I forgot. Like this black belt. I totally forgot I had this till I saw it at the toy fair last week. And do you know what? Try and find one of them on eBay. I've been offered. Somebody wants to buy this off me. I've been offered money for this, but do I want to get rid of it? No, I probably don't. It'd have to be a very stupid price, probably, because the thing is, that cost me £12. That is, I played it a couple of times. It's more looking at it and thinking, yeah, I had that. Nostalgia version. It's there with the Pocketeers. I could really put that on a pallet toy. So not a pallet toy at all, but it would fit in with that kind of thing. So there we go. Nostalgia, that's what it's all about. If you're nostalgic about anything, let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I will look out for things. There we go. Thank you for watching. It's been a long one. It's been an hour almost, I think. But I really appreciate you being here. I really do. And here's to a happy 2024. May the toys be with you.
The interesting thing is they call it pyro processing, but it's a molten salt process. They're dissolving this thing in a molten salt, and they're doing electrochemistry on it. Why don't they call it molten salt?
Cut.